Hi guys, Miss Laing-Taylor here. It's been a very, very long day. So I just wanted to go over some things um, for my 802 ELA class, writing class. This is the assignment that was given under my resources, and I had a few questions, so I just wanted to be clear and go over some of the work with you, okay? Okay, here we go. So you're gonna see this. This here is a sample. The first page is a sample argumentative essay that was submitted by a student. And then if you, let me try to zoom in a little bit. Look closer, it says let's think. This area here, let me draw a circle around it. Screen right. So this area here, those are 3 questions that are going to be submitted. Because of the amount of resources, and it's a new platform that we're using, instead of having this due today, I'm going to extend it till tomorrow, 5 o'clock. So these 3 questions that are under Let's Think, that's going to be submitted along with your proposal, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, so it says, let's think, what is the author's purpose? What is the reason why the author is writing? Is it to describe? Is it to explain? Is it to entertain? So these are the things that we need to know when we're reading for our understanding. What do you notice about the evidence? So when writing argumentative writing, or reading argumentative writing rather, we have to be able to identify the evidence that supports that claim. So it's asking you, what do you notice about this evidence, okay? And then thirdly, it's asking, what observations can you make about the organization of the argumentative essay? Is there structure? What is the setup? Is it chronologically ordered? Are the claims, is the body a claim and then a counterclaim? So we're going to go over this in the upcoming slides so that you can be able to answer these 3 questions. So let's get out of screen right. Okay, and then let's magnify this one more time. Okay, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, now, so we'll go up after we go through Let's Think. We have some argumentative essay terms that you should know. What's an argument? Is it to persuade? What's a claim? So guys, you know what we do in class. We get an index card. Parents encourage them to create index cards with these definition terms on there, with the word on one side, the term on one side, and then the definition of the term on the other side. And you can work with your child at the end of the day, test them on it, on maybe 2 cards a day or whatnot, so that they could be able to understand and fully comprehend these terms. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Okay, so one thing that I do want to point out, the turn back or refutation, this is demonstrating why the counterclaim is wrong. Guys, don't skip over these terms, because some of the work in the latter part of this assignment in your handouts and resources include some of these terms. So please be mindful to read over the work, guys. Read for understanding, okay? And you have today to do it. You have the rest of the day to do so. And then we have our organization of our argumentative essay. So parents and students, this is what we would have to be an effective essay, with the structure of an effective essay. So our ideas provide solid and supportive evidence that is clear. The information is clear and easy to read and understand. Okay, so let's take a look at how that's done. We have our intro. Intro is where you would have the hook and you would state your claim. And a claim is also sometimes called a lead. Okay, the claim is the thesis statement. You have your body 1 and body 2, and the body of these paragraphs, they give reasons why your claim is valid. Okay, why are you saying your claim is true? They have supportive evidence, whether there be facts, statistics, examples, or data These are the things that support your claim. And then your third paragraph would be your opposing claim, which is your counter argument. And this word again, turn back, okay? Which takes the reader back to your claim. And it's kind of saying, let's read the term. It says, demonstrating why the counter argument is wrong, okay? So, for example, you could say, ice cream is bad for, ice cream is bad for you. And then your claim may be ice cream is good for you. So you can say, even though some may say ice cream is full of sugars and it has a high calorie count, ice cream also has milk, which has calcium. So your counterclaim is saying, okay, even though they're saying this, I'm going to turn it back around to support my claim. Okay? So that's one way that you can use that. And then your conclusion, which is your conclusive paragraph. It restates your thesis. It summarizes your main idea. And it contains a strong conclusive or finishing statement. All right, so moving on, I'm going to allow you guys to go through this information. It explains what each part of the argumentative essay, what it's about, and it gives solid examples. So take the time to look through these models of leads and examples, statistics. One particular one that I like to use is an anecdote. Anecdote is basically a short story that brings the reader in. I like it because it's more relatable. I love reading anecdotes as opposed to just writing a hook. Okay? So there's examples here. You're going to introduce the issue. You're going to state your claim. And then you're going to provide the body, paragraphs 1 and 2, with your supportive evidence. And then your counterclaim. And also, while you're writing, guys, here are some transitional words that you can use, some transitional words and phrases that I encourage you that they are a must to use in your writing. First, for example, also, additionally, finally, particularly, feel free to use those in your writing. We talked about the opposing claim. So even though you're saying it might seem that ice cream is not good, however, okay, so we use that in class, the however. So you're saying, I understand what you're saying. Nonetheless, this is what my claim is, and I'm standing on my claim. Okay? And so this shows some transitional words that you could use for your turn back. Okay? This graphic organizer is pretty self-explanatory. It's very simply laid out. It just requires you to read the information, guys. Okay? And then writing a conclusive paragraph. It's very important because you must close your issue. You're closing your issue by showing the topic that you've covered the topic thoroughly and properly, guys. So a concluding statement or paragraph is very important in your writing. Now, you're going to do 1, begin by restating your thesis, statement, or claim. 2, present one or two sentences that summarize the reasons why you're given the supportive evidence. And then 3, finally provide the benefit that will result from complying with or heeding to the argument. Okay, so even though people say this, nonetheless, I'm saying this and I'm standing on my claim. That's basically what that says. Some general tips: use strong, convincing language. Guys, we're in 8th grade, so your vocabulary, I'm expecting you to take it a step up and level up. It makes your argument that much stronger. Use reliable research websites. Try to omit Wikipedia unless they have citation sources that are credible and peer-reviewed. We're not using Wikipedia. State 2 to 3 facts or examples in each body part of your paragraph, and be respectful to the thoughts and the research that you have gathered. Be respectful to their ideas, and then you can do a turn back. Do not insult those that disagree with you. Okay. All right. And then this is another essay sample. I'm not going to go through that. And here it is where we're going to practice the work that I said is due for tomorrow, along with your vocabulary. So you're going to, if your parents don't have a way to print these out, that's fine. You're going to, you can write 1, 2, 3, and then write the sentences out on a scrap piece of paper. But if they can print it out, you're going to rearrange the introduction pieces in the correct order. Okay, now you have the notes that would support this work. So you're going to take the time and rearrange these in the right order because they're not in the right order. Okay, and that's for the introduction, body paragraph, and reason 1, reason 2. And I think this one is your counterclaim and your conclusion. Okay, so that's it for that. Now I do want to take the time to go to your handouts and rubrics, because this is where it states your, okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. This is where it states the instruction for your topic. So guys, this has, let me turn my computer this way. My phone this way. Okay, here we go. So we have choosing a topic, okay? Make it bigger so you can see it. I'm doing the best I can, guys. I realize that sometimes things get lost in translation with instruction. So I'm doing the digital part of this way past the time that I should be doing it, but it's okay. Learning is ever changing, and I'm here to support you guys. So as far as choosing a topic, you need to choose a topic to your liking. I decided not to pick the topic for you, but you're going to choose a topic. And when you choose the topic, here's what you're going to do. Try to choose controversial topics. Topics where many people may disagree or agree with this topic. One current topic that we could choose is dealing with this COVID-19, whether maybe students should miss school or should be kept home. And so that's a good example, kind of stirring the pot a little bit. You will find maybe teachers that oppose and students that oppose, or teachers that agree and students that agree, administration. So that's a great topic to start off with. You could choose any topic of your liking, guys. A current controversial topic, or topic that people may have strong feelings towards. So everything is laid out. This is a graphic organizer to where if you answer these questions, you would have a topic choice and you would know where you stand. Okay, now when you decide what you're going to write, you have all of your evidence, have all of your planning done, understand what you want to learn about. Pick something that interests you. Don't just pick something that you think I'm gonna like. Try to pick something that you are interested in. I know you're interested in staying home. I know you're interested in, some of you are interested in coming to school, which I love. I'm interested in going to work. So it's not that I just want to stay home. So you may find that people disagree with something as common as having a free day. So try to pick topics that will stir the pot, will get people talking. It's very controversial. Okay, so after you pick your topic, please keep an open mind. After you do your research, you may change your mind on your claim. So don't just have a set claim or a set stance of what you're going to go with, what you believe. After you do your research, you may have a change of heart. Okay, so keep that in mind. Your proposal form. Now, this is where you're going to submit the topic that you want to write about. Guys, keep in mind, if you don't have a printer to print this out, you can write this out, or you can just text the information and message me on Remind, okay? And you can write out what you want to write, and then I'm going to approve it by tomorrow, and then you can start writing. And it has an organization planner, graphic organizer on how you're going to lay out your argumentative essay. So nothing is just expected of you guys. Guys, everything is here, laid out, parents. It's very simply put. structured so that if they're reading the material, it's strategic, it's chronological, where it's step by step. If they follow along, they can have something on paper, okay? And again, I am here to help if you need it. This is body paragraph 2 and your counterclaim part 3. And then here you're going to have your revision chart. Now, after you finish writing, your parents can help you with this to make sure that you have a solid introduction, or if you have an introduction at all. Background information, your body paragraphs are sound and solid, conclusive statements. What is the organization and style, the mechanics, grammatically, is everything grammatically correct? Capitalization, is there any error in your writing? This is the rubric, and this is a more detailed rubric here of what every component of your writing is going to be graded by. Okay, guys, I tried my best to go over the content for you guys as simply put as I can. So just to reiterate and to be clear, you're going to be submitting your proposal form, as well as showing me evidence that you have completed your vocabulary index cards by tomorrow, 5 o'clock. And then you, when I submit that I have approved your form, on Wednesday you can work on your argumentative essay, and Thursday, and then submit it for Friday. Okay, I hope that was clear for you guys. Again, there may be some parents that say we don't have Remind. Guys, the school has iReady packets that are available to parents. I think that the offices are open a certain amount of hours per day so that they can print it for you. Homeroom teachers were expected to reach out to all the kids, so I'm reaching out this way. This is my means. I may not be communicating in the same way as someone else. However, the information is being communicated as best I can. All right. Again, I'm going to reply to any messages or any emails that are sent to me. I'm trying to stay on top of things as best as I can. You continue to be safe. Wash your hands. Try to stay indoors as much as you can, and have a great afternoon.